Okay guys, Ken the Bearded Accountant here, and I'm about to do a little ride down Old Orchard Beach, show you what they got. So let's get into it. As you can see, it's an overcast day. Before I came down, I actually asked the lifeguards on the other side, and they said it was fine.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
They might talk to you at this next tower for sure, if those are the bosses.
Okay. I started off going in the direction that was less crowded, so I could check with someone without bothering anybody.
I would just say talk to them.
Yeah, I'll ask them if they
ride bikes here, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'll ask them if they say. I'll just head right back.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Have a good day.
What is that? It's a OneWheel. Thank you. Hi guys, I checked with the lifeguard station. They said it was okay to ride the OneWheel. Next one said they're not sure to ask you guys because you guys are the bosses.
How about it?
All right.
You'll be fine today.
All right, thanks. I checked with all three. Yeah. Thank you. Well, I wasn't sure.
Good normal day.
Yeah, I would say. But after Monday, you guys aren't on here? Okay. So you guys saw it, four lifeguard stations, and the consensus is that I'm good to go. And I've got to tell you, for foot fatigue, barefoot is so much better than any kind of skate shoe or Converse sneakers I've worn so far. All right, taking a little breather. As I mentioned, foot fatigue isn't as much of a problem, but it is still a problem. I talked to a physical trainer. Arch supports, he said, aren't going to do it, and he suggested some sort of wedges for the shoe and a number of exercises that would strengthen it. Oh, this is pretty damn peaceful out here. Yesterday, the sun was out and this beach was mobbed. Had I been out here yesterday, they would have definitely told me to call it quits. But, and I'll tell you what, on foot, I would have never walked this entire beach. Of course, I won't put this whole video up, except maybe I'll put it up as a nighttime go to sleep videos. For those that really want to see something pretty, there you go. This beautiful thing for a OneWheel. Okay guys, I figured I'd turn this back on for the last leg of my ride. I've got to tell you, I just spoke to a gentleman. He was asking asking whether the extra grand was worth it for the XR. And all I had to do was look at my battery level to know the answer. I'm at 58% right now, where I was a few minutes ago, and this ride would be over, and I would probably be getting ready to carry my pint by now. I will tell you that I just tried a pint for the first time last night. This gentleman, Nick, was riding around on his, and he let me hop on it, despite being very inebriated. But and I've got to tell you, the carvability of that thing is pretty damn cool. So, but for me, the XR, just this one ride alone is definitely worth it, because, as I said, this ride would be just about over if I was on the pint. So for the last leg, I'll just go back to video. I've got to tell you, even with this one short ride on the beach, or not so short, I've already learned there's such a difference in the texture of the sand. This is low tide, so I've got a bit of room here to ride, but in further back there was a ton of room, and I found that the difference when you get to that wetter sand, the number of dumps I almost took, besides the one I initially took, getting into the wet sand, is not a good idea. So here we go. My objective is that taller building there. My little hotel is a couple buildings away. See my trail from earlier. Oh, and in case I didn't mention it, I ran into I think I did, because I mentioned I was a little drunk when I got on the OneWheel pint, which I was actually really super impressed by how much fun it was to ride. I have had difficulty carving with the XR, but I thought that was just because I'm new to OneWheels and I don't know how to carve. But I'll tell you what, you get on that pint, and carving is not an issue. The thing wants to carve. So back to the ride, and look, I'm getting close. Stop. I didn't want him to chase me all the way down the beach. Now you see the dangerous life of the bearded iguana. Vicious animal, almost took me down. It was only my bravery and skill that saved me from that one. Okay guys, that was a hell of an enjoyable ride. I am not sure where my hotel is. Oh boy.